Hi guys, welcome to today's video. And it's been long since I posted. I am really sorry I went MIA. I'm really sorry to my subscribers. I am very sorry. So I had gone missing. I am, getting a child. Honey, it's a different change, different lifestyle, different everything. But it is what it is. And actually, I'll be honest, momhood is treating me very nice right now. At first, it was very challenging, let me not lie. For the first month and the second month, oh, we were not sleeping. Me and my partner were not sleeping at all. But right now, it's become way better. At least she sleeps through the night, and it's a good thing. Right now, it's yeah. Actually, I look at her and I say, like you cannot imagine that blessing came out of you. It's a very nice and it's a nice experience, let me not lie. So yeah, welcome to today's video. I'm really sorry. Right now I'm gonna be very consistent. I'm very sorry for the previous times, but now I'm gonna be very consistent. So yeah, welcome to my evening routine. I'd say my evening routine, because it's only me who will see me and my tiny one very partly. So yeah, so the first thing I do is I make dinner. I start making dinner at around 6 to 6:30. I like to make dinner at around 6 to 6:30 so that by 8 I am done. Oh, and I'm sorry, my voice can go a little lower. She's sleeping in the next room. Yeah, so those are some aroma seeds I really wanted to, aroma beads, sorry, goodness. I really wanted to show you guys. I had recorded this video with me talking in it, but when I heard it again, I wasn't that clear, so I had to do a voiceover. But trust me, the next videos I want to do one where I'm just talking, or if it's talking or music, one or two, not both. Yeah, so anyway, I got that also, that new coffee cup. I had to show the coffee mug. It's not gonna be for my evening water. You gotta take some water for you to get warm water, for you to remove enough milk. So yeah, it's good to take warm things, I'd say. Yeah, so me bragging with my candles that I got from China Square, honey. And trust me, those candles smell so nice. Not there's one I found that smells way better, but this one's an average. I'd give them an average compared to the ones that I got in some I got in House of Leather. Really not that scented. So I'd say these ones are an average. They're okay. Yeah, they're very okay to use. So yeah, the next thing I'm gonna be doing is the thing I learned is to cook as I clean. Clean as you cook as you clean. Whichever, do both of them at the same time. Don't say I'm gonna do this and then that. No, just do it as you go. Because now when you have a baby there, they'll be waiting for you every minute, every now and then, every minute, every chance they get to. So some snacks I wanted to have for maybe 5 o'clock. With 6 to 7 there, because we have dinner at 8 and I was really hungry after pumping. So, and after pumping, that was maybe in the afternoon. I didn't have anything in that period. And if you know how hungry you get, you know it. So this night we're making ugali and some vegetables and some meat, some wet fry meat. Yeah, so I am the chef in there. We have that broth that I really wanted to take, the soup. I did take it as soup, but ilisha yote kwa nyama, unfortunately, poor me. So yeah, we continue doing the rest. We clean up, as I was saying. Oh yeah, so it's good to clean up as you cook, so that when the baby wakes up, you might have 2 dishes or 3 dishes remaining because you've done the most as you are cooking. Okay, so it's good to just clean as you cook. Just cook as you go, cook as you clean. Yeah. So for my meat, definitely I'm gonna be using garlic, ginger, bell pepper, green bell pepper, onion, white and the red onion, yeah. And I don't know who named it red. It looks purple to me. So anyway, that one, and we're gonna put in some Royco cubes, definitely. And you see the broth we used? Yeah, that's the one we'll be using to add in between the mixtures. Yeah, so I'm gonna put in some garlic, gonna grate it in. Then we'll have the what? Oh, some oyster sauce and some soy sauce. You'll see me using it in the video. So we're gonna add the oyster and soy sauce. What's next? What next? What next? Yeah, and then we finish off with some bell pepper and some bell pepper and onion, and this should be like really large size. I don't know what that is called. Is it strips? Nah. Somebody will kindly correct me if it's not the strips, but anyway, so we're gonna use that one. And yeah, I think that will be for my cooking. So I think I'm just gonna let the video roll as I cook, and then yeah, I'll come in where necessary. Oh yeah, sorry. I also add tomatoes. Oh goodness, but I don't use a lot of water. Don't add water to the meat if you don't want it soupy. But if you want it soupy, yeah, you can add some water. But for me, I prefer not adding water. Oh yeah, and these angles, I need to work on these angles totally. I need to work on the angles. So for my snack, I ended up not taking it because it was too late. Before I was even done cooking, Madame woke up, and when Madame calls, you have to go. That's the boss of me, so I have to go. Yeah, so the next thing I was doing the ugali. For the ugali, this one is some leftover ugali. I had some friends over, so we had a ugali made, and that is leftover actually. A lot of ugali remained, and I'm not going to throw it. Honey, I'm going to use the old school method if you know it. Take that old piece of ugali that you have in your fridge, but make sure you wrap it in a foil. You cut out the dry parts, use the moist part, honey, and it's gonna work like it's not gonna work like magic, but it's just gonna be a normal ugali. You'd have saved a lot of unga. You're gonna the flour. You'll save a lot of flour if you try that. Yeah, don't be wasting that ugali. Reuse and recycle. Oh yeah, and you can see I'm using a different kitchen. We actually moved. Yeah, we moved. We've not even stayed for I think 2 weeks, but we are moving away the coming week. I'll make sure I vlog on that one. We're moving away from this house. Yeah, it is not. It was not what we totally expected. Number one, number two. Yeah, we need to be closer to home as per science. So I don't know what that science is. You know the word say and then you add ants. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but we have to be moving back home. Yeah, so that's something. So yeah, it's actually around 7 right now. 6, maybe 6:50. Yeah, it's time for me to close the windows. Unajua ukiwasha stima, you close the windows. You close the curtains, sorry. Yeah. You don't want your neighbors peeping, because yeah, people actually peep. Yeah, don't think you're alone. Yeah, so the next thing we do is, as I say, cook as you clean. So I'm gonna make sure my surfaces are clean as I cook, so that nisipate kazi mingi, so that by 10 I'm done with everything and I'm ready to go to bed. Yeah. So yeah, this is around 6:50. I'm done with my stew. Yeah, cleaning the dishes regularly, regular cleaning. Yeah. Yeah, so my cup had oil. I needed to pour water in it, and then I forgot. I forgot to pour some hot water in it. So, as I was saying, the baby woke up. You see, the baby wakes up when you're not ready. So I put her in her car, nini. in her, what is that called? Her rocker. So she can enjoy watching some. I put for her Tom and Jerry for a few minutes as I finish up on those few dishes I had cleaned. Yeah, so it's time for me to go back to her right after that because she's just gonna give me a maximum of 10 minutes. That's the best she will give me. So I'm gonna sweep up after you cook, after those tiny tiny things you don't want them in your kitchen. So yeah, you have to do a bit of sweeping. Make sure you've taken all the tiny tiny particles that are usually left outside. Yeah, and then sweep the outside. And yeah, that should be it for now. So it's now 7 a.m. time for my pumping. Oh, and as for the baby's face, I'm not really supposed to show until she's comfortable enough, she's grown enough to her own level. So yeah, I usually have some milk while I pump so that it helps. It's warm milk, so it helps with the boosting of the milk. I don't know, it warms the glands. And then I take her clothes to her. So I'm supposed to change her to her PJs. So that's what she'll be wearing as she sleeps. She's supposed to sleep in warm clothes because our room is very, very cold. Change of diaper. So yeah, she showers in the afternoon. I see people washing their babies in the evening, but for her, she showers in the afternoon. Yeah, in the afternoon is what determines perfect timing for her showers. Yeah, so let's change her. Then I don't know what next. Yeah, so we're back to the kitchen right after changing her. I left her with my partner there. So I'm going back to the kitchen to make to warm the dinner because it's 8 and he prefers having his dinner at 8. And I don't like maybe keeping people waiting. So yeah, I just tell him if you want your dinner on time, better take care. So yeah, that's the nini formula we use. We tried none, but she refused, so we used the milk formula. So this time I tried removing her from the cot. I thought she was asleep. We didn't even walk 2 steps. She opened her eyes like she had not even seen sleep. Honey, anyway, it is those moments we remember. I hope so. Yeah, it's those moments we remember. So yeah, it's time for the ugali. Very very fast. The ugali has to be served hot for people to eat. Yeah, so this time bado they're still with my partner, so I get the chance to make the ugali very fast, the dinner. Then after making the dinner, we're gonna serve it like that. We're gonna serve it and eat at that time. So I'm eating before she's even asleep. Anyway, it's time for her to it's time for me to rock her a bit so that she can be able to sleep. And there she is asleep. And she sleeps in my bed in the middle of between me and my partner because the bed is yet to come from the fundi. So yeah, I had eaten at this point, so it was just time to do the final cleanup, the 2 dishes and the counters for just I don't know what purpose, but I just do that for fun. I don't know, it makes me feel better. Then we have the cooker. The cooker was not that dirty, so I'm just gonna quickly swipe it up and down, swish and swish, swish and swipe. Yeah, one of the two. So I'm gonna quickly just clean it very very fast. Yeah, and then after cleaning it, the next thing I will do, not the next thing I will do, goodness. Oh yeah, it's the next thing I will do. Yeah, so the next thing I will actually do is do the dishes very, very fast. After doing the dishes, you see, the dishes I had are very, very tiny, so my milk was going bad, so I didn't drink most of it. I tasted the first one, the second one, apana. I put it away. And I'll start using my new coffee mug tomorrow. This one is usually my breakfast mug. So I quickly clean the dishes, clean the sink, and I think, yeah, that should be it for me. And oh, point, if you're going to put the baby to sleep between the two of you, you have to be very alert. You have to keep on checking on the baby every minute, like maybe in 10 minutes, 20, because they can cover themselves, or maybe your partner may even roll over without knowing. But I don't think that can happen. There usually some instincts you get once you get the baby. So yeah, so you need to be very, very careful with that though. Yeah, a lot can happen. Those beds are too big. Yeah, so the next thing after, oh, yeah, so the next thing after I do my dishes, clean my sink, clear up, I have to clean uh my baby's uh my baby's what are they called? Bottles. Yeah, clean my baby's bottles. This usually takes me around 20 minutes tops to finish on this because there's not a lot to do. Yeah, but because I was filming, it takes a bit of time. Because normally by around 9, I'm done with everything. But now this is at around 9:30. I'm still finishing on my dishes. Yeah. So for my baby's bottles, I use a different scrub. I don't use the same one we use. We also use a different soap, but this time Milk Meisha. So I have to get it. It has to be in my next shopping list, but I think I'll get it after we move because we're moving in just a few days from now. So I should not carry all that shopping with me as I move to the new house. That's not a new house though, to the other house. Yeah, I'd say that. So yeah, we wash with warm water, then I rinse with normal cold water. Then after rinsing with normal cold water, I usually put them in the Milton. Yeah, in the Milton. I usually put in a Milton tablet, so that they can, what is it called? It can do its job. Yeah, so next thing is wiping the sufurias because I don't want a bulk thing in the morning, like sitaki kutoa vitu mingi kwa dish rack. Okay, zitakuwa vitu mingi, but I'll have reduced I'll have reduced my load. Goodness. Yeah, so and then the dish rack won't be that full. So yeah. After that, when I close the curtains, it means kitchen closed, honey. I'm not coming back here. Come what me, I'm not coming back. So yeah, I'm gonna take my cup, blow out my candle so that it doesn't burn the kitchen. Then yeah, kitchen's out, lights out, we're done. So I'm gonna take my warm water before I even go to shower. I have to take some warm water. You have to take warm things so that you can stimulate the glands. Yeah, so I'm gonna take my warm water with me. I like to journal after. I want to see how my day went and what I managed to achieve. So the last thing I'm going to do is shower. So first I brush my teeth before I use the, oh goodness, how did this take this long? Anyway, I use the Colgate lemon to brush my teeth. No, Colgate natural, sorry, to brush my teeth. The next thing I'm gonna use is my tongue scraper. We scrape that tongue out. Then the last thing I'm gonna use is the coconut oil for oil pulling. If you know, you know. Yeah. So time for my shower. I use a kipande for my face. Then I use So yeah, I use the Dettol for my skin. Then I use this dry, itchy skin oil after showering for stretch marks. Then the turmeric oil for the armpits and the thighs. Then we have the blue seal for my feet so that it's not rough. Then Nivea for my lips. This is the hydro care, so it does not have any scent or something. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Bye guys. Thank you for watching.